welcome to my channel. I am Crystal Lee, and today I'm going to do a video review on the book When the Miracle Drops by Jessica Duport. Okay, I am so impressed with this book. I feel so amazing. I feel so motivated after reading this book. Like, I can do anything, I can achieve anything. I've always been a confident person, but my confidence on another level, and I'm going to get into why, okay? Prior to getting my book, I did not follow Jessica on social media because her product is for women that have hair loss. So I was like, well, I don't have a hair loss issue. I have edges, so I don't need to follow the product. However, I decided to watch her interview on the Breakfast Club YouTube channel. That was like one of the best things I could have ever done, because in the interview, they were talking about her. They were talking about her story, her products, all that good stuff, right? And I decided to watch the interview just to hear another female entrepreneur perspective about business and things like that. But when I say every question that they asked her, she redirected to this book. She said her book name so much, like maybe 15 minutes into the interview, I was on Amazon purchasing the book. I didn't even have to go back to the interview to see like, oh, well, wait, what is the name again? Let me wait until she say the name again. I knew When the Miracle Drops by Jessica Duport like 15 minutes into the interview. I knew that off the top of my head. So I decided to purchase the book, and of course now I follow her on social media as well. What are Miracle Drops? Miracle Drops comes in this little bottle, and you put them on the areas that you need the hair to grow, and it has been proven that it makes your hair grow, right? Jessica came up with this product because she was a hairstylist for so long. I think she said she was doing hair since she was 12 years old. You know, so she definitely over the years have encountered probably women with different walks in life, different reasoning, but with hair loss. She really decided to look into that, like, dang, like, what can I do to fix this issue? How can I fix this issue? She pretty much used her Instagram platform as a way to provide exposure to her product, as a way to promote, advertise, all the different things. And she used Instagram, her personality, friends, and now it is $1 million product. Okay, so that is just amazing, period. Like, you never know what you can create or who you will be or what you can do if you just really think into like what's really the issues with customers. Like, she could have just definitely left it at the fact like, well, I did your hair's done, the bald spot is covered, and you're good to go. But no, she decided to think a little bit more into it, and now here we are, When the Miracle Drops. This book, y'all, when I was reading this book, y'all, I had my notebook and my ink pen ready. You cannot get through the chapters without your pen and your notebook, because this book provides different outlines. It really picks your brain, helps you think outside the box. She provides so many outlines in here to help you with your sales plan, your marketing plan, even doing self-assessments. At the beginning of the book, I was skipping over the exercises and the outlines and stuff, I'm not gonna lie, because I was like, this applies to a new entrepreneur, meaning somebody that wants to start a business, not someone that has already been in business for 5 years or more now, right? But then something told me to go back and just try to see if I can get anything from doing the outlines, and that was just so rewarding. I'm so glad I did it. I learned a lot. I reevaluated a lot. The biggest area that I gathered more information was my target audience. I look at things so different now after reading this book. I'm so glad that I was able to humble myself and do these exercises, y'all. I'm so glad that I was able to click on that YouTube link on the Breakfast Club YouTube channel and watch her story. So she talks about how success helped her define her real purpose, and that's giving back to others. I think that is so bomb. Like, again, she started off as a hairstylist. Now she's into real estate. She's a mother of 3. She's an activist. She does so much. She's a woman of many hats now, and it's amazing. And it all started once she got where she wanted to be, or being an entrepreneur after so many years, your purpose definitely get redefined. You see things from a bigger picture, a bigger standpoint. My passion as an entrepreneur, still the same. I love women's shoes. I love selling the women's shoes and all that good stuff, but my purpose is different. Before, I probably was doing it, you know, for profit, and also definitely to build something and leave an empire for my kids, for instance. And now it's about helping other people. Like, I love helping women get ready for that first date that they haven't had in 10 years. I love helping mothers or new moms, you know, get their juice bag after they've had their babies and they're trying to get their snap back and get into a nice little pretty little pair of heels or whatever for their man or for themselves or whatever. I love helping women get themselves together for like a nice event or their birthdays or whatever. And it's really a pleasure. It makes me so excited. Like, I get text messages, I get phone calls, I get inboxes, I get DMs all the time to help women, and I have no problem with doing it because I know the feeling as a woman of how it feels to look good and feel good. So my passion is the same, but again, the purpose has definitely been redefined, and that's something that Jessica again discusses a lot in her book. Also, something that she's known for, a saying that she's known for, even a hashtag that she's known for, is praying through the process. Praying through the process, when you hear it, I think it kind of like, you kind of instantly get the message, but it is so important to know exactly what does that mean. What does it mean to pray through the process? You have to know how to pray when things good. You got to know how to pray when things bad. She talked about how, you know, the old her would have handled certain situations differently. Like, for instance, you know, you have people in your comments and things like that that's trying to come at you. They call them trolls. And, you know, maybe the old Jessica would have got jumped in those comments and had a couple of words or two to say, but the new Jessica gonna pray to God about it and go ahead and finish, you know, what she started. And she mentions how your circle should be made of those that support you, not people that put barriers in the middle of your road that stops you or slows you down. That is so important. Like, being an entrepreneur, it is such a sensitive time of your life, especially a new entrepreneur. You know, it's a difference if you're telling a friend an idea or something that you want to do, and that friend is able to tell you like the risk of the idea, but they're still there to support you. Like, for instance, if I say, hell, I want to go sell cheese, only thing my friend need to tell me is that, you know, people, the risk is people cutting down on eating dairy. Other than that, okay, girl, well, the cow in Alabama is the best cow to get the cheese from. That's all I really care to hear from her. I definitely wouldn't want my friend to be like, oh, well, why would you want to sell cheese? Oh, no, you can't compete with that. Oh, everybody's selling cheese. Like, no, we don't need that, boo. Make sure the people that's in your circle supports you, because anything less can definitely hinder you for achieving your goals and being successful. You know, God put these thoughts and these visions and these ideas in your mind for a reason. You don't need no one to take them away. So in the book, Jessica discussed how important it is to engage with your social media audience, how important it is to be authentic with your social media audience, and of course how important it is to show your personality. If anything, you know, you being authentic, be yourself, because there's nobody else like you. So go ahead, be encouraged, use your social media, show your audience who you are. And one of the deal is that when you show your audience who you are, they're able to really support you because they're supporting the person. Sometimes they'll end up shopping with you even though they know they don't even need nothing, because they just support you and who you are, because you are authentic and you connect with your audience. Okay, so social media is super important. That's something that I'm actually highly inspired to be more involved in now, social media, after reading this book. Before, again, I shied away from it because of, you know, I'm like, it's kind of saturated, it's this, it's that, you gotta look like this, you gotta be there, whatever. No, I'm gonna just be myself, and you're gonna see more and more and more of me and my big personality on social media. Okay, so there are two things that really stood out for me in this book, y'all. I'm gonna always remember these two things. They're gonna help me throughout my journey as an entrepreneur along the way and in life. And the first one is goal settings. you have to adjust your goals sometimes. Really saying analyze your situation, right? But I think when I read goal settings, my mind was like ding 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 ding. It really went off. It was just a different way of putting things and putting it in more of a motivated way. So I feel like, okay, telling myself, go back to those goal settings and see if they still apply. If they don't apply, readjust them, make them bigger, make them smaller, pause, stop, go, whatever I need to do. Goal setting. Number 2, project yourself. I love that terminology. For number 1, in my professional career, I've been a project manager for almost 10 years, okay? And I never looked at myself as a project. I looked at this as a project, your house, your business, of course, different projects all over the world. I've never looked at myself as a project. I always defined it as, of course, having self-discipline, and technically it's the same thing, but I like the terminology project yourself better because it kind of just really resonates with me more, just to project yourself, you know. So those are the 2 top things that I'm taking away from this book, and you're gonna hear me say and speak it all the time. Don't be mad, I just learned it from Jessica. So as I mentioned at the beginning of my video, I did not follow Jessica on social media. I now do follow Jessica on social media, of course, but you know what? I'm happy that I wasn't following her at first, because I probably would have followed her and been more attracted to the things that she possessed or whatever versus her story, because I didn't follow her from the beginning to now. But after reading this book really humanized her, and you really can connect with her. It feels like she's a family member or someone that you knew all your life, and only thing you could do now is just really root for her to reach the ultimate heights. She keeps going and going and going, and now I feel like I need to just keep going and going and going. And about a week to finish this entire book, but I got it done. I got my notes that I will forever keep. I got my 2 top tips resonated in my mind. I have a bunch of affirmations. I know how to reaffirm my direction and my purpose, and stay encouraged and motivated. And honestly, you know what I'm gonna do, y'all? I think I'm gonna read this book again, because sometimes it's things that you miss, and it's like, this book was so good the first time. I'm gonna read it again just to make sure I ain't missing nothing, because I am encouraged on another level. So Jessica, in case you ever see this video, girl, hi, how you doing? You see I put my little pretty earrings on, making sure I'm staying ready, so you ain't gotta get ready. Anyway, thank you so much for writing this book. Thank you so much for sharing your story, your journey with other entrepreneurs, upcoming entrepreneurs, seasoned entrepreneurs. I'm sorry, I said seasonal. Seasoned entrepreneurs. Thank you so much. This really ignited fire up my ass, and I am on a roll. So you guys for watching my video about When Miracle Drops by Jessica Duport. I hope this review was informative for you. I hope you guys are encouraged and inspired to purchase the book as well. Again, 5 stores, 10 stores. I highly recommend you guys to purchase this book. If there's something that maybe you heard about the book and I didn't mention in this video, feel free to comment below and I will reply. Make sure you subscribe to my channel and like this video. Thank you again for watching. Bye bye.